What is up, YouTube? Yeah, weird, dark, isn't it? Why am I out in the dark? Well, welcome to episode 1 of UK Herping. So, my plan for the next however many series episodes this takes is to find every single reptile and amphibian that are native to the UK. And if we manage to do all of that, then we'll look for some non-natives as well. So today, tonight, it's dark. And we're going to go and look for some frogs and some newts because it's that time of year. First things first, Patreon, you're on screen now. Thank you very much for supporting these ridiculous endeavours that I'm doing. If you want to be part of the Patreon or you want to know more, there's a link in the show notes below. But basically you get early access to vlogs like this, pre-recorded episodes of the podcast you get early access to. You get to know who's coming on the podcast before anybody else does. Merch you get. There's some stickers on the way and there'll be more merch in the future. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get this video started. Right, so I'm in the country park today, my local country park. It is super dark, it's probably like, what time is it? It's just gone 10 past 8. And we are out looking for frogs and newts. So we found on a dog walk earlier, we spotted some frog spawn. So we have come back at night armed with torches and we're going to see what we can find and see if we can identify anything, and if we can catch anything, that'll be cool. Obviously if we catch anything we'll be releasing it right back to where we found it, but you know, we like to get hands on if we can. So yeah, let's see what we can find. Well, here we go guys, I found some newts, so hopefully you can see them. Excuse the chatting, wife and kids are with me as well, but it's hard to film in the dark. But there we go, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another one there, 9. So I think these are all palmate newts, did we say? Careful, don't want to fall in the water. So actually I'm not sure if they are palmate newts or if they're, let's have a look, let's see if we can get a close up on one. Yeah, they're palmate newts. So a whole, I don't know what the collective noun for a herd of newts is. Should we say there's a herd of newts? Some of them are massive, look at the size of that one there.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5.
So there we go folks. We can successfully tick off the palmate newt. Tick off of what, you say? Well, just so happens I've had these made up. That's right, we've got this really cool artwork that I've had made up, and if you want to get your hands on one, drop me a DM because I'm thinking about getting them made into posters so you guys can all tick them off as well. But there we go, let's add the first tick to our poster thing. And I've just spotted some frog spawn, so let's see if I can get to that. I think I'm going to get wet feet in a minute. Oh, exciting. Cool, I'm getting good at this. We've walked maybe, I don't know, 20 feet, and we've ticked off number 2. So this is a common frog, and he's being quite good and just chilling out whilst we get a few clips of him hopping away. He's alright. He's alright. Yeah, there we go. That's a common frog. Let's add a second tick to our, I don't know what I'm calling it, my poster. There we go. And I'll get some B-roll of this little guy. And there we go. One more common frog. Look at his eyes. He's got really pretty eyes. That's 2 common frogs. Double tick. I'm not going to do another tick animation, but there we go. That's the second frog. We've heard a few, and there's lots of frog spawn around, so I'm hoping we'll find a few more as well. But there we go. 2 ticks, 2 frogs. Love it. Next find, I think this is a pool frog. I am going to get a double second opinion, but he's trying to disappear through the boardwalk, so it's really hard to spot. But look at that, he's absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know if you can hear it. You will in it. I'll try and get a proper video in a minute, but there's some frogs calling Oh, there he goes. He's plopped down there.
Is he there?
Oh, there
I can
he is.
see him.
There we go. So yeah, I think that was a pool frog.
Wait, checking the ridges.
I'm not sure. We'll keep wandering for now, and hopefully we'll come across another one that I can get a better idea on. Frog number 3, another, actually it's frog number 4, common frog number 3. This one was spotted by Esme, and these have probably been on what, like 20 metres of each other, if that?
Yeah, not far at all.
Lots of them around now. This is exciting. We struggled to find the first one, but they're like buses. One comes, they all come. Woohoo! Let's find more frogs. Oh, he's disappeared, but well, he was there for a second. He's just nipped underneath the ledge. I can't see him anymore. There is frog number, what we are, number 5?
Yep.
That's frog number 5, but I can't quite get an idea on that one. It's a little bit too far away. So if anybody in the comments wants to have a go, just start the comment with frog 5 and then tell me what it is, because I can't see well enough. But 5 frogs nonetheless. We are going to start heading our way back to the car now, as the torches are all dying, but I'm sure we'll stumble across at least 1 or 2 more hopefully on the way back. But I think for a first trip out it's been pretty successful so far. See, it hasn't been more than 6 steps and we found frog number 6. This one is another common frog. How cool is this? I love frog hunting. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Alright, let's keep going, Esme. There's a frog mama, maybe, with lots of frog spawn. That's really, there we go. I'm not sure what that one is. It's got black stripes on it. It might be a pool frog, you know, because the common ones seem to have lots of green and not much else. Whereas that's got a lot of black on it. I wonder if it's got spots on top. Can we see any better from a different angle?
No, he's got stripes on him.
I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. That's a.
He's stripy.
He's very stripy. I don't know. So that's frog number 7. So if you want to get an idea on frog number 7, that'll be very, very helpful. Let us know. But 7 frogs is pretty good. There's loads of frog spawn in here as well. You can't really see it. It's a bit too dark, but yeah. Oh, can I zoom in a bit? Bear with. I can zoom in even more. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Vicky, could you just tap on the screen on the frog?
Oh, there's another one.
Just so I
There's
do.
another one.
The problem is it's so dark, it's not really focusing very well, but Esme's about to fall in. I don't think it's got spots actually. I think that's a common frog, and it's just either got tadpoles or frog spawn on top of it. So I'm saying frog number 7, common frog. And Esme says she can see another one.
Over here. Can you not see it?
Can't see where she's looking. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can spot it. Where are we looking, my love?
Right there.
In the water?
Yes.
I see it. Can we see it on the camera is the question. Yep, there it is. That is another common frog.
There's one there.
Again, not very in focus, but it's super dark and I'm using my phone. But that's not bad. That means frogs, what are we on? 8 frogs, 2 different species, and a hell of a lot of palmate newts, I think we decided they were.
Yeah.
And I actually found this palmate newt on the path as well, so that is in a slightly different spot, another palmate newt. So we're doing good. 2 ticks off the chart First time out, pretty happy with that, and we are all enjoying it. And the weather's not too cold either, so it's nice. And there's a slug. Cool, right. Let's see what else we can find on the way back to the car. There we go, another newt. That is another. He's a really fat one.
He has to waddle.
I'm not sure, is it? Oh, yeah, that's another palmate newt. There we go, stop for a second so we can get a nice clip of him.
He has to waddle.
That's right. He is looking good. That one has obviously been having a nice meal of frog spawn because there's loads of frog spawn out at the moment. Woohoo! Esme, can you tap the screen? That's it, that's it. I don't know what number we're on now. Frog number 9, I think. That is another common frog. I'm surprised that one's in here because there's a lot of newts in here, like loads of newts. Which unfortunately they're really hard to capture on camera because they all, just as soon as you shine the light on them, they disappear under the water. But I'm trying my best to capture at least one, but we shall see. It's difficult, but this is well fun. If you haven't been out, oh, there's a, is that a newt? Yeah, there's a newt there. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. There's one. Just swimming around, nice and out of focus. But yeah, if you haven't been out at night with a torch in your local country park, I recommend it. Go and find somewhere wet. This is so much fun. My wife and our youngest out, we're all hunting. And I don't know if they're enjoying it just as much as I am, but we all seem to have a pretty good go. And my daughter is an expert frog spotter. So, yeah, go and get out there. Still heading back to the car park, but hopefully we'll pick up another 1 or 2 before we get to the end of our trip today. Frog number 10. This one, I'm like 85% sure is a pool frog. I'm not very good, considering there's only 2 frog species and 2 toad species. You'd think it would be easy to ID them, but I'm not very confident. What do you think, Vicky?
I think it's a pool frog.
Okay, so we're going to say pool frog. We've already ticked pool frog off, but there is another one, and that is frog number 10. And there was a little newt somewhere as well, but I don't know where he's gone. But there we go, frog number 10 in the bag. There we go, I said there was another newt, and he is literally like, newt is there, pool frog is there. Newt. I think there's another palmate newt. If I'm getting these wrong, please somebody tell me in the comments, because otherwise I won't be able to update my chart. And let's face it, we've got to tick these things off, so let's keep moving. But 10 frogs, far too many newts to count. But 1 species of newt, 2 species of frogs. So it's 3 ticks off the chart so far. Boom. That's 2 for 1. And I've just checked my ID chart just to double check what I was saying. I think I was wrong. So I think we're on 1 species only, because these are common frogs.
Look how big their middle fingers are.
And they are making some frog spawn right now. But you can see those dark patches behind the eyes. That's a way to identify them if you're unsure. I really need to work on my frog identifying skills. But look how much we're enjoying it. Look, wife's on hands and knees taking pictures of the frogs. And these 2 are definitely the biggest 2 we've found so far. But yeah, 2 common frogs. So I'm going to untick pool frog. But if someone in the comments thinks I've seen a pool frog, let me know and I'll retick it in the next UK herping video. But 2 for 1, so we're on 12 frogs. I'd say that's pretty good. Walking in the woods, walking in the country park, on the lookout for frogs. Frogs and newts, frogs and newts. We are looking for frogs and newts. If you enjoy the frogs and newts song, think about joining the Patreon. Right, so it's very, very dark. We've been out for, what time is it? We've been out for about an hour, and we have found 12 frogs, of which I think only 1 species. Please correct me. As you can see on screen now, I have unscribbled frog number 2. So we've definitely found common frogs, not sure about pool frogs. So if you can confirm, let us know. Also, so many palmate newts and a few massive snails as well. So that is the end of episode 1. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this series, because we've still got many native UK reptiles and amphibians to find. Like I said, if you want those posters, they're going to go to Patreon first. So Patreon, you can start at only £1 if you want to join up. If not, they will go on sale at some point. Keep it out on Instagram. Instagram is @ReptiChat. This has been a ReptiChat vlog. I've been Ben McIntyre. I can't speak now because it's late. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Laters.